Hello guys, it's me, Loudless, and welcome to my series of Backroads County. And this is episode 8. Last episode we purchased field of forest, built our new sawmill, produced one pallet of each product. Last episode, and we continue stripping the forest, selling goods to map sawmill, as it was paying as much as possible to get the biggest price. But then I run into the problem that nobody wants my pallets of planks or beams or the long planks. So what I decided to do to buy another very small field and build sell everything station there, because it's just then becomes useless to make those planks, but they pay also quite good money instead of selling the just wood directly to the sawmill. And let's try to build our selling station on this field. I really like to have that British style fence, which is, I don't know, hedge, or I don't know how you call that. It's green. Yeah. Just trying to find the corner where my field starts, and we have some poles there of electricity, so we'll try to fit in the middle of those poles so we can drive in. I'm trying to understand where my field area is and where I can build. Basically, I want to build easy approachable selling station so I can drive in with the truck easily without any big turns. So let's try to find best place where to set that selling station and then build the fence around it. I think this place will be best. Let's make the asphalt around it so I can drive in into the normal selling point. As I said, just in the middle of those poles. Let's have that. Yeah, it says hedge fence. So it has three different sizes. So I'm always using the highest one. It makes that nice British looking style. And I want to set lights so it can be have some mods with the lights, and this one is the powerful spotlight pack. It's really strong. As you see, it's like four lights, and it's covers not only my field but also it goes way beyond my field into the forest. There are some other ones, like you can have manual ones and you can have automatic ones. I'm trying to find the best spot for the light and which light I want to place it. And this corner is, I think, the best place will be to cover it. Yeah, look how nice it is. I'm not building the other sides of the fence because I don't know the perfect angle for the truck to turn. So basically what I'll do, I'll bring these pallets to that selling point and I'll check how much space truck requires to turn around, and then either increase the area of asphalt and then finish with the fence. So meet you in that selling point. This selling point looks nice from in the dark, from distance. Okay, I sold my pallets, and here we go. I need that extra space to turn around with the trailer and the truck. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to expand the asphalt area to make this area a bit bigger for truck to turn around, and also on this side. And let's build our then fence around it so it will be isolated. Here we go. Our selling point is isolated now, and we're gonna have selling point for our everything what's not required for others. We're gonna sell here. I think will be all the production which we're gonna make. We can go here. Okay, let's go back to our forest and continue what we are doing. You know what? I decided let's change our truck because I was feeling that this already started struggling with the speed on the straights when it's fully loaded with the those wood, and also this trailer is not really. Oh, I'm bad driver. Almost hit all my equipment. But yeah, continue. This trailer is, I think it's not designed for car carrying that wood. So let's swap truck into something nicer. I really have one mod of truck which is really good for the big maps. It's powerful, it's big truck. So let's wait, I'll show you which one I have in mind. Let's park this truck in the sell point because I'm gonna sell it. It's not worth keeping. It's not powerful enough. Old. Okay, let's go to the shop. Yeah, look, it's called Project Pete in short, and you can build as much you want. It's like everything you can choose, starting from the wheels, then you can add the engine and everything else on top, what you like. I'm going to go for stretch tandem, but without the liftable third row of the wheels. Let's build it. It has underglow light. I think either go for purple or blue, but we can change later on if we don't like it. Here we go. We have a big slipper cap, long exhaust pipes for better sound. Scissors. I don't really know. I'm not such a big how to say enthusiast for American trucks. So, but I like them for the massiveness. Of course, there are some maybe more powerful trucks in Europe which can tow more weight, but American old trucks, also the custom trucks, custom modified trucks, they really stands out. Okay, let's finish adding the parts. Yeah. Even the front bumper you can choose different, and the roof lights, more of them. Okay, rear cab lights. I like the vertical ones. They're really good, looking good. And the headlights, I'll go for the double square with the halo around. Side lights, maximum of them. I don't like these stripes. I maybe would like to have some different stripes or some different vinyls, but yeah, let's go. And most difficult part for me is to choose the color. It's really difficult because not of them looking good for this truck, and I don't know which colors were like default colors on this truck, but there is this light blue color. I like it on, and it's almost looking good on any car, but I was thinking maybe I'll do some different, but it's no time to spend choosing one. Yeah, the frame must be black. I always like frame black. Good. Everything else I'm gonna leave chrome. Not gonna change anything. And let's purchase it. So not gonna pay any lease for the bank. And let's sell our truck. This one. It's almost half price what we paid for our Peterbilt. It's really nice looking truck, big one, powerful, and engine sound is amazing. It has also the air suspension, you can lower it or lift it up. The braking engine sound, it's really nice. It sounds almost as the normal truck. And now I want to get our forestry trailer. I have this few mods, but I can't remember. Do they have possibility for the forestry? They good for the grains or some other products? Let's check. The capacity is massive, 62,000 can be. Also different wheel type of modifications, but I can't see any change for the forestry. It's on the bale trailer or the loose materials. Okay, check this one. This also looks like it's only the bale trailers and then the loose. I have this one, 26,000. Of course I can grab those Figel ones, but as remember, they don't really work nice with the autoloader, and this one is cheap. It's default game equipment, and it's really working good with the autoloader. That's what we need. Let's change the color of the tire of the wheels. And checking the autoloader. Have new truck, new trailer. I think that this trailer we can bring more goods into the sawmill, so less driving, and it will be, I think, more money per one delivery. That's what we want. We want less driving, more money. And we have a lot of left of that forest. I don't know. I think we can make at least half of the million, maybe more, in that forest. But let's make today's episode target. Let's make it half of the million, and then we can finish this episode, not making it too long. But let's drive now back to our forest area. What I'm gonna to do, uh, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create Autodrive route from our forest to that sawmill which we used to sell everything what we not need, and so I can hire driver driving from the forest which we're cutting to the sawmill, sell the wood, and then return back to our forest. And in the middle of those drivings I can use time to prepare wood for next delivery. I already thinking with the chainsaw it takes really long to cut those trees, then debranch it. I think we need some type of the forestry equipment. Let me think what we can do. And you know what? We definitely need that forestry equipment. Let's check what we can buy. Firstly, I'm gonna check, do we have the trailers which we can bring equipment back to the forest? But as I remember, all the standard equipment is too narrow. I had once a trailer which is quite wide enough and you can adjust the width of the trailer for the quite wide equipment, but I had it in the Farming Simulator 22. I couldn't find it in the 25. Let's check the equipment. I previously used this excavator with the long arm. It has 16 meters long arm, which allows you to stand in one place and cut like 30 meters around you. So you less moving, more cutting. Also, these excavators have all the required attachments to make your work easier. And yeah, I'll take that one. This one. Yeah, I really like that long arm. It makes a lot of easier work around the forest. I'm gonna lease it. I don't have enough money for it, but we can lease it, pay installments each month, and I think this equipment will be paid off quite fast. Now we just need attachment for it, and I'm gonna release it also. thing I'll need adjusting some controls. I think everyone has their favorite buttons on the keyboard or the joystick to control certain equipment. Same with me. I'll change it for me to make it easier, and now I will hire a driver for drive to the farm, to the forest. And while it will be driving, let's jump in back to the chainsaw. Okay, we're back to our forest. And let's use that free time to prepare some foods. I think our excavator arrived. Let's check. Yeah. Oh, you remember last time I said I'm gonna correct Autodrive to our field, and not done that yet. I think I'm gonna fix it now, because we made this route before we had this pile of bales. So let's remove this turn completely and correct it. Autodrive makes a lot of things easier to. Of course, it takes time to set it up, and sometimes myself, I'm still not very good in Autodrive, and sometimes I don't know how to connect correctly. Try on error. Okay, let's deliver this load uh, to the sawmill. But firstly, as I said, let's record route for the Autodrive so the driver can drive from here to sawmill and come back. And we are here in the sawmill. Let's record the point. Sell that load. And let's check. It's a lot more to deliver with this trailer than the previous one. And let's continue with the Autodrive and back to the forest. From here will be just time lapse of cutting forest, delivering, cutting and delivering until we're gonna reach that $500,000. So enjoy. think this will be the last truck, and we're gonna million. Yes. Let's go back to our forest and clean it up from the woods which we cut already. We're gonna bring them to our own sawmill, and because we will need those, so we're gonna prepare close to them. We have that built storage of it. Let's enjoy the sound now of this truck by our own. Let's go back to our forest. Yeah, it was a long day. We did a lot cutting, but I'll show you later. We still have, I don't know, it's maybe third part of that forest, maybe a bit more, because it was quite narrow in the beginning and then it became wide. So my guesstimate can be we have another 500,000 in that forest, so it's already paid out because we paid like 93,000 for that field with trees, and we already made, only today we made 500,000, and we did some money last episode, so I think we still can make around 500,000 of that forest, but it will be for the future. Now what we need to do, we need to clean up all prepared trees, bring them to our sawmill, check our sawmill is not missing any materials to build those planks. Yeah, I really enjoy this truck. The look of it, the sound of it, the speed also. It's comparing to that old one. It was that old one was had max speed of 83, and this one goes 100 kilometers per hour in speed. Yeah, but we cleaned up a lot of this forest, but there is still a lot left. Okay, let's bring those trees to our sawmill, and we're gonna finish this episode. I think it will be 2 trailers together, but we have space in there to store these trees. I think you already heard that my voice a bit changed, and I not feeling well. That's why this episode was taking so long to make. I think I catch some cold, and it was also the busy week at work. So I was trying to record this episode in maybe four times, like playing for 1 hour, then recording, and then playing again. Yeah, we're gonna store. Oh, not stopped enough, fast enough. Let's unload it. Why it's not aligned? Just unload. Okay, it's unloaded. So yeah, we have the storage. We can use then refill our sawmill. Let's go back to forest and pick up others. Hopefully I'll get well soon so I can play more and record next episode and upload faster. I usually want to have like 2 episodes, but I'm getting too busy at work and just really don't have time to record. And also then it takes time to cut and make this video a bit more pleasant to watch than the long. Okay, I think everything we have in trailer. I'm gonna deliver to the gym, to the sawmill. Firstly, I'll refill storage in the sawmill and then unload into our storage. I'm thinking maybe next episode we can either do some again forestry or maybe we can build already the farmhouse and maybe some other stuff, sheds for our equipment instead of keeping them on the side of the road. This will also need some cleaning equipment because our truck getting dirty and other equipment also needs to be washed. I'm gonna unload. Still not lying nicely there. I think I parked too far for unloading. I need to park a bit closer to the racks. There we go. And let's reverse back to and leave this truck there. Yeah, and I think as we planned in the beginning of this episode, $500,000 is the target for today, and we did like a bit more, but in the morning we're gonna pay a lot money for equipment. It's, I think we're leasing at least two. It's the tractor and the excavator. And yeah, it is done the wrap for this episode. I'm gonna rest and we're gonna meet now in November, and let's see what challenges we're gonna face next month. So guys, stay safe and see you next time. Bye.